Hi, I'm Pete, and I'm the new CEO of Elementl. Elementl is the company behind the Dagster open source project, as well as Dagster Cloud, the commercial offering that supports the open source project. I want to welcome you to Dagster Community Day. It's been a really exciting 2022, and we want to recap all of the great things that have happened, as well as talk a little bit about the bright future for Dagster and Dagster Cloud. So today, we're going to talk about a bunch of different things. First, we're going to recap what happened in 2022. After that, you're going to meet our brand new head of engineering. After that, Sandy is going to talk about a new feature that's landed in the 1.1 release called declarative scheduling. Following that, we're going to talk about Dagster Cloud, specifically our serverless offering. We had released serverless into early access over the summer, and it's now 1.0. And the team is going to talk to you about all the improvements they've made to that product to stabilize it for 1.0. Following that, we're going to talk about an innovative new feature coming to a couple of our integrations. This takes some ideas from infrastructure as code and brings them to the data domain. So Nick Schrock and Ben Pankow are going to talk about that. After that, Rex is going to cover the state of the union for Dagster integrations. And we're going to wrap up with a community talk from community member Pedram Navid. So let's talk about 2022. A lot of exciting things happened in 2022. Let's start exactly a year ago in December 2021. We announced Dagster Cloud and went to production with our first design partners. After that, in February, I joined the company. I joined the company to lead engineering, and I came from Twitter, which acquired the company that I co-founded many years ago called Smite. In March, we cut the 0.14.0 release, which included a number of features that really leveled up software-defined assets. This included our DBT integration, which really showed the power and capability of the software-defined assets paradigm. In June, we marked software-defined assets as production-ready, coming with our 0.15.0 release. Additionally, the company achieved SOC 2 Type 1 compliance. Following that, in August, we had a big month. We launched our 1.0 release, which stabilized our core APIs and added some additional features to software-defined assets and other parts of the code base that really made for a solid 1.0 release that you can depend on. We also announced the general availability of Dagster Cloud. So now anybody can go and sign up for an account on Dagster Cloud and use it without talking to us. We announced all of these and many more things at our Dagster Day event, which was a very exciting and high-energy moment for the community. This included announcements such as the Dagster Cloud serverless product, as well as our branch deployments feature. And just last month, we had some exciting new developments too. We dropped our 1.1 release, which included a number of new features and capabilities that we're going to talk about today. And we also launched our Dagster Partner Program, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And before we get there, I just wanted to highlight that Dagster Cloud is now enterprise ready. As of last month, we are SOC 2 Type 2 compliant, as well as HIPAA compliant. So we've had a number of our partners and customers asking us for these certifications, and I'm proud to say that we've achieved them, and we are ready to take on your most challenging workloads for the Dagster Cloud commercial product. Additionally, if you're interested in adopting Dagster Cloud at work and or Dagster open source, and you need some help, we have a number of great implementation partners that we've certified as part of our certified Dagster implementation partner program. This includes Brooklyn Data, Slalom, 4 Mile Analytics, Bytecode, and Fortisoft. Additionally, we're rapidly growing the community. So in the last year, we've seen both the size and the engagement on the Slack community double. This is backed up by a similar growth trajectory in our open source project. So we're seeing the number of people that contribute to GitHub increase 2x. This shows that we don't only have a highly engaged community of users, but they're actually contributing back to the project, which shows that we're really starting to develop a really healthy open source project. And finally, the users actually love our product. We measure Net Promoter Score, and we've achieved a 91, which is a really, really high score. So users really seem to like the product. Additionally, we're starting to see a real breadth of adoption of both Dagster and Dagster Cloud at a number of different organizations across, all different parts of the world, all different domains, and different industries and level of maturity. So very, very exciting to be building this community alongside these great partners. And also, there's now over 100 employers that are looking to hire Dagster engineers. So I think this is particularly exciting given the challenges that the tech industry has faced in the last year. The fact that over 100 employers are actively looking for people with Dagster experience really speaks to the growth of the project and the importance of data engineering as a discipline. So I've spoken a lot about the community. I've also mentioned that I am the new CEO of Elementl. And you might be asking yourself, what happened to Nick, the founder and original CEO of the company? Well, Nick hired me in February to lead engineering. And over the next couple of months, we started building the company together. And a lot of that culminated in Dagster Day in August, where we released our GA product and a number of other things. Throughout that process, Nick really started to feel like he wanted to lean in a lot more with customers and the technology and the product. And approached me earlier this year and asked if I would like to be CEO, given that I had been the CEO of a B2B SaaS business before and had really kind of started leaning in here at Elementl. And I was really excited to have the opportunity, and I decided to take the role of CEO. And Nick has moved to a CTO role where he's really hands-on on the technology and the customers. And he has really started ramping up quickly, as you can see by his GitHub activity. Just lots of pull requests landing, lots of exciting new design discussions happening on GitHub Discussions. You should go check those out. So thank you, Nick, for really leaning in on the technology, product, and customers. I think everybody's going to really appreciate it. So it's been great having Nick as a partner, and we're going to continue to have that partnership long into the future. So if I am now the CEO and Nick is a hands-on CTO, you might be asking yourself, who is leading engineering at Elementl? Well, I would like to introduce you to our new head of engineering, Bosmat Eldar, and she's going to give an introduction right now. So I'm going to hand it off to her.
Hi, everybody. My name is Bosmat Eldar, and I'm very excited to join Elementl as head of engineering. One of the reasons that I joined Elementl is that I'm very passionate about engineering velocity and effectiveness. It's something I've naturally gravitated towards in my career. And here in Elementl, I get to support the engineering team with their own velocity and impact. And I get to work on Dagster and help other engineers around the world to be more effective and productive with their own work. So I feel very lucky to be in this position. I wanted to thank the Dagster community. You all play a major role in our daily work towards our mission. With your input, your feedback, your questions, we managed to stay aware of what we're strong at and what we need to work on. And our strong relationship allows us to know your needs better so we can build better solutions. And so I wanted to thank you for being a great partner for us. I'm looking forward to up-leveling our support and resources for Dagster to make it easier and smoother to use the platform. I look forward to working with you all. Thank you for having me.